Chapter 18, Albert's Journal of the Universe, 18th entry, Dream Awakening.
September 2nd, 2045. Concluded. We all woke up in the use lab at the same time. Some of our group chose to just lie there and ponder. Bill, Seth, and I could not wait to review the monitors. Bill gave the computer the command to replay the activities of the day within the lab environment. Upon reviewing the playback, we saw that our soul group did not move much while in our dream slumber. What was going on around our physical bodies was amazing. At the start of the tape recordings, we saw projections of each one of us rise up out of our bodies, then disappear. Every so often these astral forms would return, then leave again. We determined that these returns were our rest periods. The recordings showed that on many of our return trips we brought with us astral forms that were not a part of our soul group. In fact, some of them stayed and are with us still. We all feel the presence of Seth's Violet Flame, Shauna, Zeb, I Am, and many more. Scout and Jasmine Mice had one of our biggest surprises. Jasmine announces that she is pregnant. In fact, she looks like she is ready to deliver soon. She was not with children when we started our dream journey. This was indeed a miracle. These baby mice are immaculate conceptions, as no physical contact that could result in pregnancy took place. A litter of cosmic mice was soon to join us in our prime reality. A holographic image of our dreamscape appeared above our resting bodies and changed as our adventure in the fifth dimension progressed. The whole room lit up at times so bright that it became hard to distinguish what was going on. The sharing of these recordings was up to the use purveyors of information team. This journal will follow. It will not be the same as being with us on the dream vacation, although dream vacations soon became common as more learned how to tap the fifth dimension. It was time to share our experiences. As I sat down to compose this journal, all of us would never see life quite the same way that we used to. A whole new world of possibilities has opened up, and as part of sustainable health, will remain open. We compiled a list of what we felt it would take to create a long-lasting enlightened civilization that would benefit creation. Create and keep trust agreements as individuals with prime creation, or whatever you call your higher being. The learning and teaching of natural law, along with the wisdom of our connection to nature. Keep natural law natural, realizing it is an endless study. Improve existence where or whenever you are, leave a positive imprint. Be creative, yet mindful of cause and effect. Do consideration of both the micro and the macro. Do not accept destructive behavior, the psychopath, within or without. Write or author your own story, guided by your heart-mind. Do not close the book on any subject. Keep your thirst for knowledge after it has been quenched. Speak the truth as you view it, even in fear. The truth changes moment to moment. Validate or consent to only what benefits everyone, without holding your rights above others. Remember that man's creations are made to serve man, just as we serve creation, our creator and sustainer. Be heart-mindful. Enough said. The only thing you should judge is whether something is harmful or helpful to life. This is really a choice, not a judgment. Gravitate to what is helpful. Even a single cell of our body knows this. Natural law. Laugh regularly. Be happy. This should be higher on this list. Choose your master and let others choose. Wisdom leads you to your true master within. This list will continue as we conjure more concepts, as nothing is concrete. While the adults played with our list, the children Brandon, Penny, and Charles searched for Delos, Charisma, and Anson. They would be adults now, and the children wanted to hear more of their story. Brandon found a group called Infinite Learning that was stimulated by Delos, then acted upon by his whole soul group. Excited about finding the children from their dream vacation, Penny Giggles sent a note asking if we could meet. Even more surprising was the quick response to the note, as if they were waiting for the message. They all agreed to meet at a mutual playground to both. The used building was known well by Delos. Delos, Charisma, Altus, and Anson could arrive within a couple hours. This meeting alone is proof of our shared journeys together, Bill pointed out. It is a wonder that our stories may have common denominators. Another cosmic reunion. When the Valley children arrived, they were greeted like long-lost siblings. Over a dinner that could not be matched, they swapped stories and compared notes. Delos fell in love with the children and the mice tribe along with everyone else. He radiated love in a natural way. They all did. Our accounts of the dream matched with a few surprises. We were all invited to visit the stranded exploration team from Orion. The bullet train was not necessary because the mind is the fastest way to travel. With Mary's help, we all linked minds again. In moments we were visiting the Orion explorers. They welcomed us as if we were old friends. Join us for an evening walk, my friends. I am called Otto by your earthly companion Delos, or Cosmos' chosen name. Your world has gone through a great transformation since our arrival here. We now have the means to return to our home planet, although we have made a new home here. You Earthier are unique in the galaxy. An accident stranded us here, where and when we were meant to be here. Our people have a history way beyond Earth. When your world was just developing, we visited quite regularly. You mistook us for gods, so we gave you nuggets of information, then left you alone to develop on your own. In the last 200 rotations around your sun, you have reached a place in the universe of interest. Nowhere in our known existence is a planet with such diversity of life and spirit energy. Earth is traveling through a photon belt. You have crossed over the event horizon where you aligned with the center of the galaxy. You are aware of this 26,000-year cycle, and are asking how to hold on to what you are accomplishing through the downward path in the cycle, thousands of years from now in your time stream. By now you have learned that the intent to sustain your civilization has as many possible variables as there are stars in the universe or cells in your bodies. You have learned that all you can do is continuously improve life in the now present that will naturally prepare you for what may come next, short of something catastrophic. You have learned that there is no true beginning but many, many beginnings. Just as there is no end, only a new beginning. Your quest up until now has shown you how you arrived where you are now. Where you go from here is up to you. Just as the micro shapes the macro, the past shapes the present, and the present shapes the future. You honor us with your visit. You feel that you have achieved biological immortality, although you cannot be sure of that until you wake up the next morning over and over. Maybe a glimpse into the future will tell you if you are mortal. Yet you have seen your immortality on your journey. Is this not good enough? Your quest changed to the intent of sustainability as you discover again that in order to sustain you must take care and improve the current state of being continuously. We love, laugh, and learn with you as you make your discoveries on your seemingly endless quest for source. We wish you to not only sustain but flourish in the life granted by Prime Creation who trusted you to be here. Our visit did not last long, although we will visit again. This visit allowed the Orion explorers to make their presence known to the world. They had slowly started mixing with more people. Now they are common knowledge. Before concluding this journal of our dream vacation, there is one more event worth mentioning. The photon energy being Shauna that returned with us from our dream vacation manifested into a physical vessel. How this was even possible is still not clear. The theory is that we are all made of the same elements as the stars, so with the help of Charles and Penny they pulled the molecules from the ether that is everywhere to create stem cells. These stem cells multiplied at an alarming rate, bathed in seawater while developing inside a life-sustaining bubble created by Penny. Myra's essence of healing also helped speed the process as an organic body developed. At just the right moment, the essence photon that is Shauna entered the soul vessel. A strand of her DNA was provided by Seth, who kept her close to his heart in a locket hanging from his neck. Many people kept locks of hair from their loved ones in hopes of bringing them back someday. Cloning a body was achieved many years ago. The trouble was that the cloned body was vacant from the soul spirit, so it was void of consciousness. The cloned bodies were also missing the divine energy that it takes to keep the heart beating. So the clones did not live for very long. Shauna's soul spirit was with us, making the vessel whole. This was much different than cloning, as it only took a couple hours for the adult figure of Shauna to fully develop. The team effort that it took to make this happen was orchestrated by Myra and Mary. Bill and I were busy in conversation with Altus, Delos, Anson, and Charisma. While this was accomplished in the lab, we took our vacation in. Seth, Mary, Myra, and the children introduced us to the newly born Shauna, with Myra saying we can now bring back the ones we loved and lost if we can locate them, before they are born again with a blank consciousness state as a baby. One just needs to locate the soul spirit in the upper dimensions, then get the free will choice of the soul to return, Mary added as a reaffirmant. The soul spirits visit us in our memories and dreams. The chances for bringing back some of the most ruthless, diabolical characters in history was non-existent, because a soul spirit must reach a stage of conscious enlightenment to allow the return to this physical reality. All soul spirits have the capacity to reach this enlightenment, as we have witnessed in our journeys. Many of these diabolical spirits were nothing but sock puppets to others that used the psychopath within them. What you have read here in this journal you may feel is just the wild imaginings of a dreamer. Thank you for that assessment. If you are still reading, then I must greet you, recognize your presence by telling you that I love you. You are special if you have fun in this world story dream playground. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. Hold on for just a bit longer. Continue reading for a moment more. The day concluded with Jasmine, the mouse, giving birth to a dozen little mice. Yet another astonishing event to cap off our day. Now I'm truly stretching your imagination, challenging the boundaries of what we know. What names should we give these miraculous mice? All suggestions are appreciated. This is Albert, signing off on this day's journal entry. Tomorrow will bring us another adventure, if I do not dream of one tonight.